Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Jill.
And we're HipStrings. So, welcome to our virtual booth tour. It's not actually a booth, but we do want to tell you a little bit about the types of things that we sell, yarn, fiber, and tools. But we really miss SSK. And we decided one of the fun things about SSK that we miss a bunch is the try it on room. So we figured
we're gonna try it all on. So I grabbed a whole bunch of samples. So we're going to slowly undress and tell you a little bit about what we're wearing.
And this is a wonderful summer in our unair conditioned basement, so this feels awesome right now.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we start?
Why don't we start with this? I'll go ahead and move my mic, and you talk about this first wonderful
so the
cowl.
first one is the Diamonds cowl, designed by Tanis Gray. It was featured in an issue of Ply magazine, but it's now available for individual sale. This is made out of hand spun, and we sell kits so that you can blend or spin your own yarn for this pattern.
All right, so go ahead and why don't you start removing something as well?
Okay, so I'm going to remove this lace scarf. This is the Banyan scarf, I think by You Sold a Tea. And this is in our Zephyr lace, and it's gradient dyed. So
you can see with one skein, it goes from a gradient with a wonderful speckle as well.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, my turn to undress. Okay. What do I got here? Yes.
So there's no pattern for this. I made it up. I actually finished it at an SSK several years ago. But this is hand spun from my color kit, which has 6 different 1-ounce merino silks. And then I blended in between the colors one more time to get 12 colors, which are all represented in this cowl.
And the kit gives you the instructions on how you can do that blending to get that wonderful color mixing. All right, we're starting to sweat here, so we gotta keep it fast.
Next
right?
one. Okay, so this is an example of one of our hand-dyed yarn bases, or not yarn bases, fiber bases. This is Polworth Tussa silk. So this is nice to show that it's not crunchy. It actually has a lot of drape because it does have a pretty high silk content and just a touch of flax. This is a crocheted lizard shawl, and this is the colorway interpretation of Dreams.
Okay. I think I might be... No, I'm not down to the last shawl.
Oh, I've got more under here, too.
Okay, here we go. Second to last shawl for me.
I don't remember the pattern for this.
But what's the yarn?
The yarn is Discourse, which is our 100% superwash BFL fingering weight sock. It's great for accessories. It has a lovely drape. It also wears very well for socks, even though it doesn't have any nylon. And the colors in this are exactly the person I want to be and toxicology.
The blue is exactly the first thing you want to be, and the green is toxicology.
I'm going to start taking off some mitts. So this is
scandalous.
In paper mitt. I don't remember the designer. This is in Bowie Fingering. So Bowie Fingering is one of our custom milled yarn bases that has Blueface Leicester, Shetland wool, and Manx Lotten wool in it. And Bowie Fingering is actually, it's all dyed in the wool, and it is sadly going away. So this is one of our yarns that's on sale right now.
You've got more to take off. Go ahead.
Okay. Then I'll take off my other mitt.
You're losing this strip poker match.
Yeah, I am. This is Bowie DK. The pattern is Lockhart by Layla Robb. So Bowie DK is the fatter version of Bowie. It's the same Blueface Leicester, Shetland, and Manx Lotten. It is the perfect sweater yarn. It does color work beautiful. It wears beautifully. It does texture.
Has wonderful stitch definition. And Bowie DK is not getting discontinued, right?
No, we just got a new run of it in.
Just the fingering.
Yeah, that's all hand dyed. Bowie DK is all hand dyed. It's not a dyed in the wool yarn. Okay.
I'll help you out with the mic here.
This is another Bowie project. You can tell we like it. This is Bowie Fingering in Mussels, which is the deep purple, and Kelp, which is the green. This is the Chrysler shawl by Stephen West. And knitted by another SSKer.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now no, I still got more to go.
You still have more than I do.
Let's
Especially
go
with how
this
many
way.
sweaters you have on.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, there you go.
More removals. Okay. This is an unpublished pattern. This is another item in Discourse. This is Sky Above, Ground Below. This is a single skein. So these are generous 450-yard skeins.
Yeah, so maybe we should, with this one we can really give a good view of how much you get out of one of these skeins.
Yeah, it has 450 yards in it, so I can make socks for Nick, who has size 13 feet.
Giant feet. And what is the fiber content of this one again?
It's 100% superwash blue-faced Leicester wool.
There we go. Okay, now you've caught up
I
to me.
feel like it's your turn.
Okay. Go ahead and describe as I move my mic.
Okay, so this shawl is Soundscape, which is in the Kate Atherley Custom Shawls book. This is buoy fingering, rainbow. So this is brick, sea star, beacon, kelp, sky, breeze, bay, depths, and mussels.
That's like the full set there.
It is almost the full set.
All right.
Okay. Ah! And then this is Polworth DK. This is another non-superwash wool. This is Hilltop Cowl by Cheryl Chow in Harvest and Comb. So Polworth DK, it's a little bit more next to skin soft. Really great sweater yarn. Great for color work.
We shouldn't forget that we've got hats on.
Yes. So your hat is in Buoy DK. The pattern is Matrika by Cosette Cornelius Bates.
Okay. What about your hat?
My hat is a modified sock head. So it's not as like ridiculously slouchy. But this is Discourse in Goldeneye. I have another sweater under this.
Yeah.
So hold my mic. So this sweater is, oh gosh. It's a Joji Locatelli, Granito by Joji Locatelli. In Discourse, exactly the person that I want to be.
And we saw that before, that colorway before, but in a different base, right?
Yes. No, same base.
Oh, same base? Okay.
That's that.
Now, how many skeins did that take to make?
I think it takes 4. And this is for like an extra large size.
Okay.
Okay. We're down to the last sweaters.
Okay. So this sweater is Polworth DK, and this is actually, I mean, the sweater design itself.
It's Strange Brew by Tin Can Knits.
Thank you. But the color work is my own design, which if you're interested in it, I'll be happy to send you the blocking pattern. For those Star Wars nerds out there, in Abarish, this says Batu or bust.
Okay. And my sweater is another Strange Brew by Tin Can Knits, except this time the yoke is one of our skein sets of double major, which is a super wash Targhee 10% nylon sport kind of DK. This is knit up at a DK gauge yarn that has opposing gradients in 250-gram skeins. So it goes this.
This is one skein.
And that's the second
another
one.
skein.
So it's designed for socks.
This is also
also double major in Admiral and Green Fairy. And then the body of the sweater is Raven in Superwash Targhee Sport.
Now we also have a double minor.
Which is the same thing, but fingering weight.
Yep. Do you have an example of that?
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
So see, double major socks.
Another double major sock. So
That's a shame sock.
so you get to see the speckled gradient, and let's take this one to show that indeed they are matched. Drop that one. They are matched speckled gradients. So you knit one sock with one mini skein, you knit one sock with the other mini skein.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this is a sock in Discourse in the colorway Convergence.
All right. So now that we're done stripping,
Yeah.
we do have many other things that we can show. But I think now is a good time to mention the secret word.
The secret word is steel.
And steel, like Steel City, where we're from, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. I was getting too hot in that sweater. So just again to recap, HipStrings, we are a shop that sells yarn, fiber, and tools. That basically covers it, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you talk a little bit about what's new in our yarn?
So what's new in the yarn? There hasn't been a lot because I mostly dye for shows, and shows haven't really been a thing. But I do have this really cool bulky weight merino that's actually a carded prep. And it's on sale right now. It's only $15 a skein. There's also a bunch of other yarn that's on sale. There's a bunch of colors of Polwork DK that are on sale. And all of our buoy fingering is on sale.
So what about in the world of fiber? What's new there?
In fiber, I've expanded some of the lines. So I have a whole bunch of different colors of merino, Shetland silks. And those have both sari silk and tussa silk in them. And they kind of are a nice little bit of texture and a lot of fun. And those is our mythology line. They're all named after mythological things. And then a big addition in the past year has been a lot more hand-carded bats in the shop. A lot of, I call them blend bats. They're kind of mystery bats. You can kind of give me a little bit of direction, but it's mostly up to me.
Blind faith.
Yes, blind faith. And then I've been doing a lot more hand dyeing, and I've introduced a couple new blends. The latest one is one that's specifically designed for like socks. It's a South Down, Dorset Horn, and Bio Nylon blend.
Great. And then do we even have anything new in the world of tools?
Yeah, so we changed up our angle of twist gauge to make it more useful. We introduced these cool felt wraps to go around like skeins of yarn or for a shawl wrap.
Automatically turning them into a necklace.
Right. And then we've been doing a lot more with like different hardwoods for weaving cards, more of our needle gauge tags, more bunny twist locks.
Yeah. So a lot more of the things that you love. And we've been doing a lot of unique special things. So when you had the Tour de Fleece specials, those also came with...
We did a fiber extravaganza of mystery bats because we all need to work on our trust. And soon I'll be announcing this year's Base 12 spin-along. So that's in preparation for December or whenever you want to spin for 12 days. But we spin it in December. And we'll be opening up those slots soon.
All right. Well, thanks for watching all the way to the end. We really appreciate it. We wish we could have seen you in person, but pretty sure that next time we're going to be able to make it.
So, thank you so much. Thank you for all of your support. And can't wait to see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.